All right, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. For all my first-time viewers and investors, I want to say welcome. Hope you guys find this video informative and helpful. And I want to say thank you to all my subscribers for your guys' support, your guys' feedback, your recognition to my efforts. I really, really appreciate that when you guys are thankful and so forth. That just speaks in volumes of the community that we have here, and I hope to continue to have this community with you guys and how you guys help each other out and other investors' questions and so forth. I really, really appreciate that, and I'm so thankful for it. So let's jump into this chart. Here we are with ticker symbol SRNE, Sorrento Therapeutics Inc. So this has been on a sideways trend after this bearish fall, and it had a bearish fall, it recovered, and another bearish fall. So there is a lot of volatileness, right, in this stock within these last couple of days. I mean, it's been hitting down to the $10 mark, and even the $10 mark in higher areas closer to $11, recovering, falling, recovering, falling. Now it's leveling off, and if history is going to tend to repeat itself by the way it's been acting since this hard fall, and it recovers and it falls and it recovers and it falls, um, the recovery every time is at a newer low. I mean, we could see it here before the fall, and then the first recovery was $14, and the second recovery was $13, and now here we are seeing recoveries of $11, almost $12 since this bearish run. Now, if it's going to repeat itself, there could be momentum here that can be used by the bulls to continue to work their way up, especially that they got themselves over the 50-day moving average. But we're going to have to see if that momentum is possible to be held and to continue. So let's go ahead and look at what this chart has to offer us here for tomorrow. The information is here. And the resistance levels have slightly risen, and the support levels have slightly risen as well. Here we are looking at some of the lowest points in the day before this took off. So first thing is, this last bullish run and resistance level is so broad because it happened within one 30-minute time frame, and then it fell hard right after within an hour to 11:30 at the closing price. It's still higher than where it was before this skyrocketing, but that was a big fall within an hour before the day ended. Now, could the Bears use this as momentum? Yes, yes they can, but they're going to have to come in strong tomorrow and win this tug of war. So the 50-day moving average is the most important thing right now, and it's slightly below the closing price, and it's 11.14. I'd write that down. If this stays above that, the bulls are on their way to gaining full control. Just because they're slightly above it does not mean anything, because the bears can tear them down quickly, just as quick as they went up. So we're going to have to see if they test this and continue to work their way up. If it falls below it, now we are in the situation where it's now in bearish territory before even hitting the support level. So that is something to keep in mind. I'm going to start off with the resistance level. And the resistance level is 1181. That was the highest point within the day, and that was the highest points almost that were reached yesterday. Yesterday's highest points were 1189 and 1192. And also towards midday of today, it reached 1171 and it broke that high. So is it possible for this to continue? Yes, if the momentum is built and the bulls come in strong. Until they break through 1181 though, we won't have the momentum that the bulls need to continue a bullish run in this direction. And when I say bullish run, I'm talking about breaking new highs and working its way up, whether it's zigzagged or straight up. But all I'm talking about is going in this direction. Now, 1181 is the resistance level that I would tell you guys to keep in mind, because there could be a breakthrough after that's used as support. But before that, there is another resistance level that can give you a cue, and it's a lot more zoomed in and closer to the closing price, which is 1143. If you guys want to write that down, 1143 doesn't tell you that this is going to reach 1181, but 1143 is a slight significance, because if 1143 is broken through and used as support, this could be on its way towards 1181. So you want to write that down, go for it, because that is a cue to know in which direction this is going, and if the bulls are gaining momentum and pulling themselves upwards further away from the 50-day moving average. Now, on the other spectrum of things is the support. And this support level is already below the 50-day moving average. If the support level is reached, the bears already gain control, and by breaking the support level, they are maximizing their control over this, and they're gaining leverage. That support level is 1090. It's the lowest point in the day before this spike, and even throughout the day when it was falling. 1090 gets broken, the bears are bringing it now officially down to bearish territory, showing that they have leverage and control over this, and they're just going to try to break through newer lows. Even if the bulls try to recover, and if they don't come hefty and strong, they may not even break back through the support, and if they do, they're still going to be below the 50-day moving average, which is significant, because if that support is broken through, the bears have definitely gained control. They didn't destroy the chart, but they gained control for the day. So that's something to pay very close attention to. I can't emphasize it enough. That support level, I'd keep a close eye on it. And hope you guys found this informative and helpful. Just keep in mind the 50-day moving average, the resistance level, and also this point right here at 1143 before it reaches up, to see in which direction and who's gaining control on this tug of war early in the day or throughout the day. And just keep in mind the support to see if that is something that gets close to it or if it gets crossed, because that definitely lets you know that the bears have gained leverage and control. Thank you guys so much for watching. Share this with your friends and community. Don't forget to hit the like button, and that way you can let me know you watched this video and found it helpful and informative. And subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell. All of you that are first-time viewers and found this informative, subscribe to my channel. I guarantee you that you will definitely maximize profits and minimize losses by just following these certain cues and being able to make your own rational decisions as investors the next following day. We'll see how this plays out, and let's make some money.